Welcome back, guys. This is Gaming with Austin, and today we're heading off to episode 14. Sometimes it tends to act up, sometimes. Today, in this episode, we're gonna finish tilling off the land, so I could start planting those beetroot seeds like I promised in earlier episodes. Just like I did in earlier episodes. Let's talk about a topic for today. iPhone's memories feature would mean a better future for, that would mean that you can hold onto your photos without any physical storage drive through the cloud. Which is good if you're trying to save up space to download a big game or something like that. I wonder if Google should have something like that for Android. Let's hope Google does that with Android. Android Q. Maybe. Or maybe Android 9.1. Back to mining. Let's finish up beating that land. By the way, Disney is ditching Netflix. Unfortunately for Marvel and Star Wars fans, Disney is gonna end up ditching Netflix in favor of its streaming service. Which means you're not gonna see the Clone Wars again on Netflix. You wouldn't even... Oops. One thing you need to know is that net neutrality is officially dead. Unfortunately, that would mean that you might have to start spending money just to watch YouTube. We need to bring back net neutrality. I definitely agree. I definitely agree that we need to bring back net neutrality so we can have free YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. Because people have more than one social media account, usually. Like, they don't just have Facebook, some of them also have Instagram too. Which means that you'd have to pay for... You might have to stop paying for either of them. Unfortunately. That ain't fair. We need to bring back net neutrality. Because net neutrality basically made all of that come with your plan. We need to bring back net neutrality. It'll probably happen when the Cheeto goes out of the White House. When the right-winged human Cheeto gets out of the White House for good. Yes. I always refer to his skin color as orange. It's funny because it's true. Because of all that spray tan he's using. With our smart speakers, it's going to be a backdoor to hackers, which is also known as a smart door. Yeah. Smart speaker backdoor. I came up with a smart door to refer to a backdoor on a smart speaker, which is just crazy. Which is just crazy. A smart door is not good. Which could mean your house could end up getting hacked. Unfortunately. Not trying to be funny or anything. To solve that smart door problem, go for a VPN. Just like you would with a computer or a smartphone. Why call it a smart door? Just keep it short and sweet. Just like how Jon Stewart calls a lot of people all sorts of names. And Trevor Noah. Just to be funny. That smart door would mean that if your smart device gets hacked, there's a chance all your devices connected to the internet would be hacked along with that too. That wouldn't be fun, wouldn't it? No. If you really want to slow down, if you really want to go for high-speed internet, it's best to go for the... If you really want high-speed internet, go for the best value. The fastest internet money can buy. Or maybe have high-speed internet for free for everybody. Because some countries have that, which is great. Because what sucks about Time Warner is that they tend to price gouge our internet sometimes. Like, especially if you're a Time Warner subscriber, which is now called Spectrum. Which is now called Spectrum. And AT&T tends to get crazy expensive. Sort of. Sometimes it gets crazy expensive, especially if you have the internet, phone, and TV. Because there were those months where my mom had to spend around at least $200 for just 1 month at a time. There are some times where she had to do that. That is crazy. It's unfair that our internet has to be overpriced. It's just not fair. What we need is free internet for everybody. So we could communicate with our friends. If it was between dropping a cat and dropping an iPhone 10, I'd drop that iPhone 10. Because compassion is the most important thing for me. Because who wants to drop a cat? No one. Because you might end up killing that cat, which is not good. In fact, compassion is more important than suffering. Oops. Back to the mining and tilling of the land. There's gonna be an AR headset that'll come out soon. It'll be true, full or bullcrap for like $2,400. And I'd rather use that money for Disney World instead, as I myself have never gone to Disney World before. I'd like to go, which is why I'm saving up my money. Eventually, I might end up having enough on my savings account. Eventually. I can't tell you how much I have on my savings account, because I don't want to be a victim of identity theft. Nor can I tell you the bank. Because I don't want to be a victim of identity theft. Because that's personal info. That's my personal info that I can't give out to y'all, unfortunately. Back to gaming. Like, look at... And I've progressed a lot farther in an earlier episode because of this method. As I progress further and further, eventually the farm would be ginormous. Because look at the size of it now. It's huge. And I might think about building another house, too, in a later episode. Because, you know, if I was to get a job, I'd go for no high-paying job. I'd go for a job that is labor-intensive. Because we need more labor-intensive jobs. Not less, but more. Because our farmers, they work really hard just to keep us alive. Once we run out of farmers, food prices would skyrocket. With this community, it would be a moneyless society, basically. Basically, you get what you need and you go to your shelter. What will be is its currency. Oops, I forgot to water that. And I'm fixing some problems too, along the way. It's starting to rain in Minecraft. It's starting to rain in Minecraft. By the way. But that is not, that ain't stopping me. Because even in Minecraft, because if I was in Minecraft world, There's no time for breaks. You don't need to take a break in Minecraft world. All day and all night, you should work. Eventually, I would start adding some villagers, too. As well. That's a cow right there. That is a cow right there. I'm not gonna kill that cow. Because this would be an entirely vegan community. How large will the farm be? Once I finish planting the crops, what I'm gonna do is build another house. And eventually, 5 acres, 30 people. 5 acres can feed 30 people. Because, you know, an acre of land can feed 6 people, assuming if those 6 people are vegan. Assuming those 6 people don't eat meat. Like, ever. Because think of it. If Minecraft was more realistic, it would take 15 units wheat to harvest cattle for just 1 unit of bread. No. Not bread. Beef. Same thing with chicken. I hope they start adding more farm animals. Too, like, in a future update, like turkeys. Let's hope we also add more types of crops too. Like corn. Soy. And rice. And more Minecraft more types of food in Minecraft like noodles. Yes, I said it right, noodles. Because we need a gourmet of food in a future update for Minecraft. Instead of just a select few. Like, we should combine 2 pieces of bread with 1 beef to make a hamburger. Or 2 pieces of bread with 1 chicken to make a chicken sandwich. In Minecraft. We should also have pigs as pets too in Minecraft as well. Like, we should tame pigs. Use them as pets. Just like we do with ocelots and wolves in Minecraft. Once I start going into survival mode eventually, I'd do the same thing over, but on a much smaller scale as I'd do, or maybe I'd create a server. Maybe I might end up creating a server. In Minecraft. Focusing on Build a city of your choice in which the city is built by everybody that is playing on that server. Or you could upgrade their buildings for them. They'd do the same thing. They'd potentially do the same thing to your building. It's 2. With my method of tilling the land, eventually I might start tilling even more land, just so I could plant more different types of crops. This is about self-sustainability. Because about 1.25 billion acres of land would be enough to feed the current population of our planet. Assuming if everybody went vegan. Assuming that everybody goes vegan. Because, you know, veganism is on the rise around the world. As a result of the spreading of the news about the extreme cruelty on factory farms. With our sheep shearing, we need to be careful if we're going to shear our sheep. Don't go too fast or be too rough. Be careful when you do that. Eventually, as the farm gets larger and larger, eventually I'd build the same thing again, except add another layer. And add another layer. And add another layer. Keep adding layers. Just keep adding layers to your farm. Everything would be good. Just like I did in the videos I deleted before. As my farm grows larger and larger, eventually this is gonna end up taking more resources in Minecraft. Which means I'm gonna have to start cranking the settings down eventually. Yes, eventually I would have to start doing that. But right now, everything's fine. Right now, everything's fine for now. Because my computer is a bit more powerful than what I had before. My computer's got more powerful components now than ever before. Than when I got the desktop straight from Best Buy. Compared to when I got it straight from Best Buy. Like, it had a Pentium and 3700 chip inside. Then the motherboard was defective. Because I heard beeping noises even though I updated the BIOS and the fans were whirring. Which didn't sound good. Eventually, after about almost a year, blue screen of death. Yes, that was pretty persistent. It was pretty frequent. It was really frequent. I noticed it was a crappy hard drive they put in there during manufacturing. Most of the computers that die within a year of manufacturing date are from hardware defects. I wasn't the only one that fell victim to that defect. My brother's Wi-Fi card was a piece of crap. he took it to Best Buy. Have it fixed. Then it got fixed. I got so fed up with the blue screens that I decided, well, time to upgrade the hard drive. And I did. And it works a bit better. It had a 500 gigabyte hard drive and 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is barely enough by today's standards. Which is what you'll see in, that amount of RAM is what you'll see in a netbook today. Yes, a netbook. Like, you know, those cloud books with 32 gigs of storage. With the ultra-low power Atom or Celeron or Pentium processors inside. They will not do you much for gaming. Except for some light gaming. That's about it. Which is probably why you shouldn't be trusting those netbooks to begin with. They ain't meant for gaming to begin with. They're actually meant for surfing the web. And that's about it. Which is crazy. Hence the name netbook. It's more meant for surfing the web. It's more meant to surf the web, hence the name netbook. Those were a flop back in the late 2000s, but now they're making a comeback. In the form of a palm top. And tablets. Like Gamepad Digital. Like GPD Pocket. Which has an ultra-low power processor inside. Not enough storage to get you by. Oops. Much better. Not enough storage to get you by. Which is why netbooks are often called netbooks. They don't have enough storage, too. What it takes to speed up your computer, not only a fast processor, but also a large amount of RAM. 8 gigs of RAM is enough to do you for a while. For some modern AAA titles like GTA 5 and Battlefield 4. Along with Call of Duty. Yeah. Call of Duty. That's what my grandpa calls Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Yes, that. To think about a game of pooping. I'm not stupid at all. Whatsoever. With schools, they should start telling us more truths instead of lies. Just be nice to each other. Veganism is built on compassion instead of cruelty. Because of all the violence that goes on in the meat industry that they don't want you to know about. If they told you about it, they would die down very quickly. And if we all cut down on meat today, just for one day, the meat production would slow down by a long shot. As a result of that. Look at progress I'm making. And I'll be finishing up next episode. This concludes our video today. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked this video, dislike if you disliked it, subs if you loved it. Share this on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to help my channel grow. Thank you for watching. As always, peace.